Yo, what's up, everyone? We're back. That was a quick 10, 15 minutes. I know everyone's happy to be back even further, even quicker than they anticipated. I know I said that we had Complex Beaver coming up. We have someone even better. Keys. He's doing HP1 PC. Let's give it up for Keys, everyone. What's up,
Yo,
man?
what up? Good to be here. Today I'm playing some HP1, the classic, all-time favorite, I heard. And I guess I can jump right into it.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, man.
Okay. Uh, let's go. First up, we got a cutscene. We'll see a lot more cutscenes in this category, in this game. It's a pretty chill run, I would say. You go kind of slow. You got a lot of cutscenes, so a lot of waiting. So naturally, it's my favorite game. And we're playing in Norwegian, yeah. Raku knows.
How much faster is Norwegian versus, like, I guess, English?
I think it's different for every category because the versions are different. The entire, like, you got EU, you got USA, and the gameplay is sort of different in a couple spots. So it's hard to say, really. I think for this category, it's like flow tracked it all. I think it's like a minute. Because, like, I think language-wise it's a lot faster, but gameplay-wise it's kind of even. I think this
is all familiar to me right now because I run HP1 on the PlayStation 1. They're using the same graphics for the opening.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Also, the end cutscene also has the same visuals. Okay, I think the second, like 2 minutes and 8 seconds, the first kind of skip, the trick strategy thing happens where you hold backwards and the cutscene you move into is a little faster, like a second. So I'm holding backwards. And this should move faster, the camera. Yeah, it zooms like a little faster. And that happens a lot during the run, where zooming happens when you backwalk into cutscenes. So more cutscenes now. Then we can walk a little. And then more cutscenes. That's the tutorial for you.
Men husk, ikke alle hemmeligheter hyggelige. For eksempel, I morges gikk jeg feil vei og snublet over et rom fullt av sjokolade.
Gotta love the Norwegian too. Pretty sure I've become quite fluent at Norwegian while playing this. I think also jumping. Jumping is always faster on, like, slopes. But if you're at full speed, I think straight jumping also kind of saves a little.
All right, we got our first donation of the run from Yoshi, $1. Just doing my part, even if it's $1. Thank you, Yoshi. I see that Yoshi put it towards adding a potion skip for HP6. Just remember, $29 to add a potion skip. We got 10 hours on that one, and we also have another one. Still $8 more left to get the same potion. I guess add another potion skip for HP6 PC.
Yo, thanks a lot, Yoshi. Okay, here comes a tricky part where you can get an insta climb. Oh, but I missed it. It's a pretty hard one. This also kind of insta climbs if you angle it like this. And they were heading into Peeves. We gotta collect all the beans.
Nå prøver vi å hoppe. Løp bort til kanten og trykk på hopp.
How to rename splits.
Hvis du faller ned, kan du klatre opp igjen og prøve en gang til. Møt oss i naborommet. Vi tar en snarvei og møter deg der.
Okay. Oh, I think I made it.
Gnav. Han lager kvalm støtt. Gnav liker ikke første klasse.
If you're mid-air, you fall down and it's terrible. Yeah, I made it.
That looks really sketchy.
True. Here you skip a cutscene where you walk around the trigger here. And I did it pretty good. So you don't have to talk to Fred and George, which is always nice. Get the last beans for the card, so you can move on. A little back walk. So the zoom into the card goes a little faster.
Eksperimenter. Her har du en trollmannskort. Det er vel fortjent.
Let's see if it worked. Should have, yeah, a fast zoom and zoom out.
Lykke til.
Insta climb maybe? Ah, too late. First too early, this one too late. Okay, let's talk to Malfoy, more cutscenes. And then a little drawing. First we got a little skip with Hermione, also a lot of a cutscene skip where you also walk around the trigger. And I'm thinking we're gonna take a little save. Where I'm really hugging the wall here. There you go. Now we're gonna draw Flipendo, which is a spell we're gonna use a lot in this run. This also, I think, the first RNG part where the lines Quirrell talks now is completely random. So super good. Yeah, easy. That's medium, it's not bad, not good. Second drawing we don't have to do, it's not 100%. Oh, that's a good one. The fastest, I think. And the last RNG is pretty good, yeah.
Our boy Quirrell helping us out.
Love the guy. I hope he doesn't turn on us.
No, he'd never do that. He seems like a stand-up guy.
Also, hold backwards here. So this zoom happens a lot faster. I think any percent diverse from here, where we just move the ton around, and they like do a wall walk. Here's also a super jump, which we try to avoid. Ooh, this I think the first like tricky skip, but it should be fine. Can lose a lot though if it doesn't work. Where we go to the cauldron. I have to stand on it. Ooh, that was kind of close, but still the muscle memory doesn't work. I'm also during the whole run holding like double inputs. Like I got two keys set to forward or going left. And that makes it go slightly faster. Like your acceleration goes slightly faster if you go forward, or you turn faster. Which takes some use to at first. to always hold Shift and W while playing. Definitely if you have a childhood in this game, a little nostalgia. It's all 100% stuff, so we can skip it. We can talk to Quirrell again. We can take the boost here a little. Hyper jumps, they're called. And jump way up in the air.
Whoa, big jump.
Yeah. I think this is kind of tricky one, which saves a second if you do it first try, but I'm going for the fourth right at the moment. I'm supposed to jump a little later than I'm now. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, also nice jump here. Little setup, so it doesn't save too much, but can't complain. You can do cycle skip here, but I have no idea how. I've tried it, and I think wasn't that successful at it. So I decided I'm never gonna learn it. Philosopher's Stone is British, right? Or do I got them reversed?
Yeah, Sorcerer's Stone is in American. That's how they released it. Not sure why they changed it. I mean, what's the difference between a sorcerer and a philosopher?
Yeah, isn't it like a mythical thing that it wasn't like Harry Potter? So they might have different. It probably wasn't Harry Potter related.
I don't know, dude. America's dumb. Coming from an American, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, a little gnoming going on. And we're done with the Flipendo. Now we're coming up with flying, which is also a little getting used to when you try it for the first time. Something on America not liking philosophers. No shot. Real? The fuck?
Men det ble ikke mye tid til å dvele ved det, for Harry og vennene hans skulle snart ha flytime med Madame Hopp.
We got 2 donations set up. We got a $2 donation from Sheepolution.
Sheep?
Good luck to the best HP1 speedrunner. If you don't count those better than him, money goes to Save the Dragon.
Nice.
And we also have a anonymous $10 donation. Is there a sommelier here? I need to know what wine I'm supposed to pair with Potterthon.
What was that?
Sommelier.
Oh, okay.
I think I said it wrong the first time. Sommeliers are the people who smell the wine and are like, ooh, I know where this is from.
This is kind of tricky. But if there are a little practice, you should always get good at flying. But I think everyone's first run at HP1 really gets a reality check at this part. The controls are a little off-putting. As you can see. It gets better with practice, definitely. Thought I missed it. Also like a moment where I have to focus 100%. I've seen Nixo like reading chat while doing this and I have no idea how.
Because it's Nick, so
Yeah.
he prioritizes the chat over the game.
We still,
I love.
I
We
don't
love
know
you, Nick.
how, but he doesn't make mistakes while doing it. But we're done.
Perfekt resultat. 20 poeng til Griffing. Fra nå av kan du drive flytrening når du vil.
True.
Det alternativet finner du i hovedmenyen. Men nå skal du straks ha formeltime. Adjø med deg, Potter.
Next up, we got Alohomora, where Hermione decides she can award house points to her friends, and they actually count for some reason. That's a valid reason, Yori. Okay, let's go. It's always a challenge to point out where you have to stop drawing, where you think, yeah, 50%, I think it's been reached at this point. I think here, like, yeah, drew a little too much even.
Det var bra, men jeg vet du kan gjøre det enda bedre. Kjempeflott, Harry. Den formelen der er jeg
The next spell is Wingardium, which is like in the next room.
Nå begynner du å få tak
It's,
på det.
it's really punishing, where if you make a slight mistake, it takes down a lot of percentages. So I think I've never really stopped early there with drawing.
Kan du prøve på Alohomora? Vi har
Okay,
fremdeles
we
noen
got the
formeltimen.
unlocking
Døra
spell.
foran deg er låst med magi. Bruk Alohomora for å åpne den.
Oh.
Alohomora!
Aiming in this game is a really big part of a good run or a bad run.
Alohomora!
It seems like it's only like maybe half a second if you miss, but it really adds up,
Ta en titt på denne magiske kista.
especially if you're bad at it.
Bruk Alohomora for å åpne den. Alohomora!
Early cast, also here.
Alohomora!
Doors take a little long to open, so we can take our time.
Formelsalen er inn denne døra.
And we're back walking into the cutscene, where it goes instantly to Flitwick. Okay, third spell from the, I think, of the 5 spells.
Legg merke til det korrekte Wingardium Leviosa-symbolet. Når jeg stopper, trykk inn museknappen.
Let's say we're still like
Bevegelsen. Slipp
in the early game here. Oh, it's gonna be but just enough.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Only missed like
Yeah.
one line and it's already like 30% off.
Det er fremdeles
Had a
rom for
wonky W there.
Yeah,
5 poeng til Griffing.
but we're through.
Prøv å gjøre det litt fortere denne gangen. Følg nå med, Potter. Det var
Also, this every time you do a drawing, it always includes RNG, where they got multiple voice lines. It also depends where if you do a really good one, like at Wingardium, it's especially if you get 80% or above, it has shorter RNG lines.
Bruk Wingardium Leviosa
I think even one that has like one word, Ipperleak, which is the
Wingardium Leviosa.
most coveted of them all.
Fint.
But I didn't
Let me
even
just
reach
remind
it.
Utfordringsstjerner. Jeg venter.
Let me just remind everyone: if you want to donate the Potterthon to help out the Trevor Project, you can hit !donate. We'll give you a link to where you can donate the money. We have a couple of donations up there. I mean a couple polls up here to choose the nation team that you would choose for the Quidditch World Cup. Let's just take a look at who's winning right now. We have Bulgaria in first place, $201. Second place, the United States,
Leviosa.
$125, and a bunch of other countries tailing way behind. If you want to go ahead and donate to one of these countries, choose the country that you want to see that the Quidditch World Cup represent on the stream for Potterthon, go to the link, donate some money, see them win.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hype. Bulgaria in first is kind of surprising, to be honest.
Isn't that where Victor Crumb's from?
Yeah, I guess. Lore related.
Maybe that's why.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it going blind there? There's a lot of waiting here. Next up is a kind of cool trick where you jump on here and then here and now get the block over.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ooh, this kind of... Yeah, that should be it. Yeah. We skip the cycle and go back to Flitwick, which marks the end of
Du har samlet de nødvendige utfordringsstjerner.
this part,
5 poeng til
this
deg.
lesson.
Nå kan du gå.
We go now to... Ooh, maybe arguably the hardest trick. First up though, we got a little Peeves fight, which is... I figured out recently is literally just spamming on the right time. Used to mess it up, but it's like spam as hard as you can and you always get it. And now, after this conversation, we're heading into Neville Skip, which is like...
Vi trenger bønnene til noen.
Some people get it constantly, I can't get it ever. You can always go to the right, but kinda boring to be honest. Ah, too early, yeah, way too early.
Jeg heter Nilus Langballe.
Not even close.
Dette er
Really
faktisk
small
meg.
window there.
Den forteller en om man har glemt noe. Nå. Den forteller
Jordi
om at
seems
han
like the
ikke
type to
har
celebrate
Å,
Victor
det har jeg
Crumb.
nesten glemt. Passet for Draco Malfang. Jeg så den lusket rundt der for et øyeblikk siden.
Yeah, it's just terrible, this conversation, it's pure pain. Now we got Malfoy skip, where if you jump at the right point and you release all your inputs, you can jump over like an invisible wall and reach a trigger where you just walk past the fight. Let's see if we get
No
it.
way.
Oh. Ah, a little hard because he stayed in the middle. Right. Ah. Okay. Yeah, easy. Nice.
Damn, GG. Look at that.
It's usually like first try, but if he stays in the middle, it's kind of hard because you can't jump into him. So you gotta wait, and then your angle changes. It gets tricky if he stays in the middle, which I guess is RNG, but it's still doable though. And I think we've reached like the kind of the mid game now. With I think from Neville skip, like the really hard skips are coming. Although maybe I guess this is the last one of the hard skips at the moment.
Jeg venter her på Nilus. Jeg tror han har gått seg bort igjen. Bare gå, Harry. Det er best du kommer
With
deg til
the
tiden.
snail skip coming up.
Nintendo! Nintendo!
Aiming like a Pepega. There we go. And second part. Ooh, yeah, that was real nice.
Baby.
It also looks pretty satisfying in my opinion. You can just jump through these binding plants. They won't hit us, I hope. The damage hitbox at the ground, so That's past the snail skip. And into the 4th lesson.
Velkommen alle sammen. Jeg heter
I should have backwalked maybe, but
I dag
I don't
skal
think it
vi lære
matters too much.
formelen, som kan komme til nytte mot en rekke farlige planter. Følg godt med på det korrekte Tafirio-symbolet. Trykk inn museknappen og gjør den samme bevegelsen, og slipp deretter knappen.
Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, I could have stopped at the top probably, but it feels like so close every time.
Potter, du har stort potensial. 5 poeng til Griffing. Prøv å gjøre det litt raskere denne gangen.
Also a little RNG here. Not sure which one is faster though, I think. Yeah, this one is the fastest, I think. I think the last one is the most important because it really differs from each other. Although the lines are like kind of look the same, but the other ones he really talks slow.
Utfordringen. Gå ut av døren, Potter. Jeg skal holde øye med deg fra balkongen.
Do the points matter? I don't think so. I don't think there are extra any lines at the end. You always lose from Slytherin.
Slytherin always wins?
Yeah, and then Dumbledore magically
Oh yeah.
gives you points to make up for it.
So that's the same as PS1.
Ah, nice.
Dette en typisk form for toxotentaculata. Tafirio. Nå kan du avslutte leksjonen ved å samle utfordringsstjernene. Av sted med deg.
Although they are allowed to get like the maximum. It's like a mandatory to get all the points you can gather. In 100%. Boost up a little here and skip the rest. Get the gnomes. At first Flipendo always feels like a heat seeker. Oh, it's probably a block here. Then it's not a glitch by the way, it's allowed. Also I probably should have stood at a different spot. If you stand a little from the gate, this cutscene moves a little faster. But no biggie.
You know, I agree with Jordy. All Slytherin should be banned from the chat right now. If you're a Slytherin, just leave. You're a bad person. Cheaters.
True. Think Flo just left.
I know, he's so proud. He puts it on his like split background.
Gross. You can do these two at the same time, but it will be multitasking, like 2 cutscenes happening at the same time. So I'm avoiding that. Little jumping here. I think we can maybe get this without a let's grab.
That's what we should do. We should add a poll. What's the best Hogwarts house?
True.
I forget which one I'm in. I've done that test so many times. And it switches between Ravenclaw and Gryffindor.
I got like Hufflepuff once, and then I did a couple more, but it always stuck with me like I'm a Hufflepuff. I think like probably the only time I got Hufflepuff, but first one counts for me. Not sure. I wasn't around when it happened. When anything was discovered. If you
I
can.
mean, I guess like just looking at it, it probably doesn't count as a glitch because it's not your fault that it activates.
Yeah. Let's skip Hagrid here. Oh. So I have a better jump though. Slightly gotta get a little higher. Yeah, that's the stuff. That saves conversation.
Her kommer Nilus.
Another trick heavily discussed.
Best vi går og hører hva han vil.
Vær så snill å hjelpe meg.
Yeah, I think the it's happening after this. I'm flying with Malfoy at the moment, but after we're gonna do a little trick where like this Doxy. Yeah, I think in HP2 you got Pixies. Here you got Doxies. Chases you, and if it chases you, you got like a Flipendo on your spell, like always, which is sort of a glitch. And I think it got not recently, but like a few years ago, it became a part of Glitchless, where you can just use Flipendo whenever you want. So it was a pretty good fight. Next up, we're gonna before the Doxy thing, we're gonna get a really long cutscene. So if you're gonna grab a drink and you can't understand Norwegian, this is the time.
Grab a drink, get your blanket. It's bedtime over here, 9:40.
Jeg får glemme meg min. Tusen takk, Kari. Nå kan jeg
It's
finne
like
panna mi.
4 a.m. like here. It's
Where you at, brother?
Netherlands at the moment.
Oh, cool. What part?
The Hague.
Jeg lot Tristan bli igjen i Urtolo.
Den Hague.
Og da er det
Yeah,
pappa som
The Hague.
spiser padder.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You know, I should know that. I have friends from the Netherlands.
Like from Amsterdam or?
They live in Rotterdam.
Oh, nice. It's close. Yeah, Jordi knows
Oh
his
god, is
numbers.
that Dutch? Good. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna try. to
Colonized.
pronounce that.
Griffin spiller årets første rumpeldunk-kamp i ettermiddag mot en
I think it's like a Dutch meme where every time a Dutch thing gets mentioned, you say colonized. As if you
Nice.
like own the conversation or something. Okay, this is a fairly new, fairly new. I think it's really old, but it recently got like rediscovered and used for glitches, where you go into the secret where there's a Doxy. Well, I'm not sure if I'm getting this. It can cost a lot of time if I fail, but in practice I got it. The Doxy is following me, which means, let's check. I got Flipendo on my wand at the moment. This isn't supposed to happen, but we'll let it slide. We can aim at the trigger. Is it gonna hit the bush? Yeah. Oh, I missed. Yeah, got it. Camera's getting a little messy here. Oh. And let's get the jump. Oh, I failed it. Oh, I'm not even dead. Here I go. Okay, let's try again. Nah, do the normal route. I think I can showcase both routes. Should have been done with the level by now, but we're just starting. The nice showcase.
Nintendo. 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 Nintendo.
Let's get these ones out of the way. I haven't practiced this part, so I pray this is gonna work. It shouldn't be too difficult. Get a good setup. Yeah, easy. I did Doxy's thread and I failed, so I'm showing off both routes.
Nintendo.
And we're at the same place. But now at the top. I even practiced the Doxy's thread like so much today. And I didn't fail it once, so I was like, I'm confident. But classic, the nerves kicking in.
Is it hard strat?
Yeah, the jump is it's kind of tricky, but it should be consistent. True.
Gratulerer med at det kom på rumpeldomklaget. Ryktene sprer seg fort her på Galford.
I think I said like it's gonna be it's gonna take an hour and a half, but this kind of put a dent into that. Should still be doable though. So a long cutscene at the beginning of this level and at the end. A lot of Hagrid talk.
Jeg kan ikke la det ligge igjen her alene. Men jeg trenger noe ildfrø for å gi det det siste blaftet.
I think if you judge from the cutscenes, the game is more about like Hagrid and his dragon than like the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, whatever.
We get a $1 donation from Daisy. She says, "Keep up the great runs. I hope you raise a lot." Heart. Thank you, Daisy.
Let's go, Daisy. The fire seat caves, where we're heading into now, are pretty consistent, I think. Not a lot of places you can lose time. Those snails can be tricky, but I navigate them through them. Gotta keep these Doxies alive here. Oh, that went through me. If you keep him alive, you get the storage of your Flipendo. Yeah, it's all kind of platforming. Something from this tree log, casting at this rock. And I think the first kind of skip trick happens here, where you go into the cutscene where you flipendoed the plant, so they're cooled off and you can pick them up. This one can get kinda annoying. It follows you literally anywhere, I don't know how. So taking it down so we don't have to worry about it later. And already kind of nearing the end of the caves. And We still got like 2 minutes left. But it's more of the same. Little jumping to boost us up. I think this is this is probably the most inconsistent part. These rocks. Where you can really miss spellcast a lot. Because it tends to go upwards. Yeah, it's looking fine. I think I got them all, yeah. Snails, yikes. And we're out of here. Back to our Hagrid. Where he gives you a wizard card if you collect all the fire seeds in these caves. And we didn't collect we collect like 3 out of the 12, 15. So we're getting nothing from him.
Kjempeflott, Harry. Du har samla inn alle de ildfrøa jeg trengte.
So stingy. Should be happy. We get the fire seeds though.
Yeah.
You know, catch Norbert.
Even I think he's called like Norbetta because it turns out to be a girl in like the final book or something.
I thought that was just like the Norwegian thing.
Oh, real?
They just... No. No. When you said Norbetta, I was like, oh wow, they changed it for the whole.
That would be funny. Did you mention the voice? Oh, I forgot. Norwegian got a voice crack from Hagrid at the beginning of the fire seeds. Pretty funny.
Her, ta denne fløyta. Med denne kan du lulle noen vester i støv.
It's probably my favorite voice actor of them all.
Best du gjør deg klar
This
til
Hagrid guy,
nå.
Kikrit in Norwegian,
Kom.
really gets into it.
Sterkt lag, men jeg tenker du skal vise dem, hæ? Ja, best Norbert får sin første matbit snart.
Okay, our first Quidditch match. Or a Roompadoo kamp. Which is a lot easier than our training from Madame Hooch. Definitely when you practice this, it's like you always follow the same line where the snitch is going, and if you kind of get it, you kind of never lose it here. Ravenclaw, the next Quidditch, the end of the game, can get a little trickier. I think I maybe still failed it, but it's like 1 in 100 runs. 1 in 20, let's be real. I think the main reason Norwegian is faster is because this Lee Jordan in Norwegian is really talking fast. Oh fuck. Oh. Kind of RNG where the snitch is. So if you grab the snitch, like you grab next to it 3 times, you get to grab it again. Yeah, Quidditch can be real tricky for some people.
Someone on the leaderboard. You want to out them?
Harry Potter.
I think I know their name, but
Hadde vunnet
it's probably best to keep quiet.
I'm just wondering if it was someone that everyone would know.
I think he's not in the last place, right? On the Glitchless leaderboard, maybe next to last.
My cousin. Oh.
Yeah, he was. He came over to Link, and Link made him play the game, play Glitchless on his setup. And I think I saw Mark one time like, yo, what the fuck? This guy just copied his run or something. Like he's got the same setup of this guy. He's got the so here I think they talked to Zasta like, why did you verify this spliced run? I found out like, oh, it's just the guy playing on the Twitch channel of his cousin. Since he was 7, yeah. It's relatable for some people. I think my first run was always so low, like above 2 hours. Where I knew some basic strats, but I kind of failed all of them. And
Jøss, så du det der? Professor Slur kom nettopp ut fra den forbudte.
I lost a lot of time because I didn't know the route, I didn't know where to go.
Kom igjen, Harry. Vi tar en kikk før Nass kommer tilbake. Hører du den knurringa? Jeg tror det er noe fælt noe borti gangen der. Best du forteller alt mens vi løper. Vi kommer for sent I svarteforsvarstimen.
The last spell challenge drawing coming up. Again, hosted by our boy Quirrell. Backwalking saves maybe not even a second here, but and my setup for the backwalk was even longer, so probably lost time there. But getting those zooms are just satisfying enough. Yeah. Ooh, best RNG line, I think. This one might be slow. Let's see the last one. Yeah, that's bad. But I kind of like the... I said before, I like the run because it's like pretty chill. Kind of slow pace. But also it doesn't have a ton of RNG. Little RNG lines, a little Quidditch. And maybe some things can be easier with... I think Troll can be easier if the Troll keeps throwing at you instead of run. It's all really minimal. Which is pretty ideal for a speedrun, I think. I've been running HP1 Glitchless, but I really prefer this one because it doesn't have those real big RNG parts like the beam bonus room in HP2 or the fake
Beam
inputs.
bonus room.
To be fair, having a beam bonus room in the game makes it better instantly. So I get that. True. Sometimes you gotta go, man. We also backwalk every time we do Lumos or Flipendo thing, where a cutscene happens after. Just for those sweet zooms. Ooh, also really nice Yeah, I'd say skip. Coming up after we're going up to the second floor here. I think this one, yeah, I think this is my favorite skip of the game. Get down here, move here. I'm going to a Lumos statue. Take 2 steps backwards. Let's set it up. Yeah, that should be it. Oh, too much. Yeah. Oh, real? Okay. Yeah, I think we got it. And we hit the other Lumos statue, gargoyle. So we don't have to cross. Snail skip, better than Lumos skip. It's definitely more satisfying. We don't touch the star like ever in every category. It spawns a P fight, which is the last thing you want. But always funny to see someone's first run happening and not telling them anything about it. Then seeing them grab that star and enter like a peace fight they never prepared for. I was lucky enough to know it myself, to not touch it. But I've seen less fortunate people. I think the cousin we were talking about, didn't he trigger? No, maybe you warned him. That guy really just blocked my Pendo. If you backwalk here, this cutscene also moves faster. We don't even see the bridges going up. Let's see if you make the cycle. You did? Oh, it's so unfortunate. And funny at the same time. Oh, yeah, I made it. Kinda close though. It was decent. I think we even saved time from PB, which is pretty difficult. This is also the place where I grabbed a frog, like down here, which made me end the level somehow. I think it was like the frog like jumped off the screen into a trigger where it ended.
That can happen.
Ended the level. And I was playing Glitchless, so that was like rip run, but like a funny moment still, I guess.
I neste time har vi eliksirer, og det ser ut som vi er sent ute alt.
We're going to our potions lesson, where I think the mid game kinda comes to an end. And Filch starts to come lurking. The nightmare of every speedrunner, casual player, and maybe regular person even. Sub 1 potions B? Yeah, I think so.
Du kommer for sent til eliksirtimen, Potter. Utilgivelig selv for en berømthet. 5 straffepoeng til Griffin. Potter, gå til fangekjelleren og hent eliksiringrediensene til plassen. Ta med viggentrebark,
Yo, good night, Pruden.
askrot og slubbermaksli.
Isn't it like 4 a.m. at your place too?
Så blir det straffepoeng på Griffin. Av sted med deg.
The Europeans really struggling in the chat.
Ingrediensene.
He's from Britain.
With the Wales accent, nice.
Det der må være askrot.
3 a.m. Oh yeah, right, Britain. I was think the entire Europe continent is the same
Lurer på om
time zone.
Nei,
I get that mixed up all the time. Because I'm always like comparing British time because I watch the Premier League.
Oh yeah.
But then it's like Germany's like, yeah, we're 6 hours, and now it's like we're 6 hours. Italy's like we're 6 hours ahead of EST.
Yeah. Is it like an American thing where you watch the Premier League?
Oh, I love me some football.
Call it football too? Holy shit.
Well, I'm doing it as a courtesy.
Oh, nice. That's that's generous.
Usually, like for each country, I try to pick one team and be like, okay, I'm going to root for this one team. Like I only have one team I really root for. It's in the Premier League. I don't really think I have a Dutch team I root for. I only know like a couple. I know, Ajax, PSV, AZ, and
Feyenoord.
but yeah, Feyenoord.
Nice. The Hague also got a club where that I support, but I think it went down a division last year.
Yeah, Pruden knows Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, nice.
We got a Dutch player, Steven Bergwijn.
Oh, he's awful in the national. But I think really a good club player. I think doesn't he? Yeah, he comes from PSV, I think.
Yeah.
Is Ericsson still there?
Nah, he went to Inter Milan.
Oh. If you don't walk into this room, these gnomes keep standing still here, so you can snipe them down. There we grab another ingredient, which aren't really necessary to complete our lesson. Theoretically, we can just show up without any ingredients, and the Snape will still say that we're bad people and all that, but don't care about the ingredients. Still let us slide. Here we keep holding forward so these blocks don't move. Yeah, I meant like before the thing. Yeah, what? Oh my god. Didn't mean it like that. We skip this ingredient. Like I think it's the only ingredient we skip. And in 100% we gotta collect it, so we can't use this one.
Speaking of Euros, what about Eurovision? How did the Dutch do in Eurovision?
We won last year, so we got to host the thing. But I think we did pretty awful. Everyone kind of memed about it because the song wasn't Dutch. It was like from Suriname, an old colony of the Netherlands, where the guy was from, and it sounded like his chorus was he was talking about a broccoli, like
Wait,
green
what?
stuff. Which made the song sound kind of funny, but not kind of good, I think.
He did better than what was it? Great Britain. He got 0 points.
Yeah. I think they
So funny.
always kind of get 0 points these last couple years.
Yeah, it's payback for Brexit. Get owned, Britain.
Get owned. Trying to move this. Yeah. And that's the end of our potions lesson.
Det der må være askrot.
Just missing sub 1. Because Snape's gonna talk to us for like a minute here.
For sent igjen, din landsammen. Ytterligere 3 straffepoeng til Griffing burde bli en lærepenge for deg. Jeg ser du har samlet noen ut.
How's Ericsson doing, by the way?
Men de er nok verdiløse.
Did he
I think
recover?
he's okay. He got a pacemaker put in or something. I'm not sure if he's ever going to play again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
At least he's up and walking around and living his life.
Yeah. There have been less fortunate people. So I'm glad.
Harry, det er digert.
Yeah, who got 0 points? It was Britain, Germany, some other country got 0.
Vi må prøve å redde henne med
Was it like Iceland or something? Like got really good points from the judges, and next to nothing from the public. That was kind of rough. And that's how Italy won, because they got like all the public votes. Coming up, we got a troll chasing us.
Hva er den lukta?
Kind of like Temple Run, but reverse, walking towards us instead of away.
Denne veien, Harry.
Gotta say, for an American, you're pretty well invested into the European culture.
Hey, I like to keep tabs on across the pond, so to speak.
Nice, nice. Like it.
I remember it was like a long time ago when I worked as a cashier. I had like these. I worked in like a big city, and so I saw these Dutch people come in one time, and I was just striking up conversation. I was like, "So who do the Dutch hate?" And he goes, "Since 1940, Germany."
Yeah, I think my grandpa still owes a bike from the Germans. I guess were those kind of old people? 'Cause from this generation, I don't think really
They're like in their
hate
60s.
Germans still. I still know my grandma hates the Japanese from World War II. Kind of intense, where she never wanted, like was playing stuff on my Nintendo DS. And she never wanted to see because it was a Japanese product, and she hated them.
Harry, jeg prøver å forhekse klubba til Trollberg, så det drar til ham selv i huet. Wingardium Leviosa, Nintendo.
Could very well be that I was playing like Harry Potter 4 for the GBA on my DS.
Alt det skrapet treffer oss. Nintendo.
Really glad I never got into speedrunning it. Or
Is that like a
any
really bad one?
handheld for that matter. Okay, you want him to yawn as much as possible. Definitely at the end where he starts throwing really fast. You want him to throw his stuff to you, to Harry. Like this. Because if he hits Ron, it takes like 10 seconds off your timer. You can still snipe it, but it's harder. And you can tank the damage, but Ron can't. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think he was almost there too. So getting a perfect troll is always nice. But the second time, yeah, third time. I think I'm not standing in the right spot. Maybe I'm not aiming at the right place. Yeah, we got him. Don't fall through the floor. Yeah, that's also kind of random in this game, where if the troll chases you, Harry suddenly decides to fall through the floor,
Kom an, la oss komme oss ut.
and you gotta start over.
Utmattet etter sammenstøtet med trollet gikk Harry, Ronny og Hermine opp i Griffingstuen.
Time for the last Quidditch.
Som foregikk på Galten.
We still got like got some flying left with the keys after
Noen hadde sluppet inn
going
trollet
through the forbidden corridor.
slik at de selv kunne komme seg inn i den forbudte gangen. Men de hadde ikke mye
But this is the last match.
på hvem som kunne stå bak dette.
We don't do no Hufflepuff matches in here.
Rumpeldunk-kampen mot Ravnklo.
Velkommen til Rumpeldunk. Jeg er kommet
It's like pretty much the same. Also like Slytherin, where you just follow the trail
Og nå skal vi spille.
of the snitch where he goes. Goes to the side here, and it goes up. And at the end here, he goes down. We got him before that. That was pretty fast. RNG wasn't the best. You want the snitch to spawn in your hand and immediately grab it, but can't complain. This was nice. HP5 Bellatrix battle in practice wasn't shit. Nice.
Harry, Ronny og Hermine tilbrakte det meste av fritida i Gygrids hytte
Hype.
og prøvde å overbevise
When is your run, Yoshi?
om å holde Norbert, kjæledragen sin. Omsider, etter mye om og men, fant Gygrid seg i dette.
I got in 7 hours. What the fuck?
Holy moly.
Why are you awake? It's almost 5 a.m.
De er veldig sjeldne. Det lå en lapp sammen med kappen. Din far overlot den.
We're entering the end game, or like the early end game with Filch. Maybe like the bridge to the end game.
Harry prøvde kappen, mens Ronny og Hermine hjalp ham med forberedelsene
You sleep after you're gonna. Oh my god,
Forsiktig, Harry. Sa Hermine.
that's the real
Bruker en trylleformel. Kan du ikke være usynlig?
Sigma meal grind set.
Med Norbert
God, that's such a meme now.
satt han
So funny.
tårnet. Han håpet at kappen ville holde
It's
ham
been a
skyldig
meme for
fast.
quite a while, but I think
Fru Hansen.
it's been pretty mainstream at the moment.
That's because I'm a boomer. I come in late. I'm 28, but it feels like compared to everyone else on Switch, I'm like a boomer. It officially got super old for me when everyone was like on Reddit and stuff was talking about their nostalgia for Phineas and Ferb, some cartoon show I never watched. I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. I watched Phineas and Ferb not really as a kid, but like an early teen. Where I still watched like kids TV, but started to get bored of it, I think.
Dude, I remember like when SpongeBob was on and I was 11 and my grandma goes, "You still watching cartoons?"
At 11.
I'm 11.
Rough grandma. Okay, this is like the hardest room, I think, of Filch. Where we get a lot of close calls with him.
Åssen i all verden skal jeg komme opp dit?
I gotta get some cycles. It's looking good. This is the hardest trick in my opinion. Where we go forward, then walk back. Jump. And cast. We can't miss the cast. I think it worked though. Yeah.
Hva er det som foregår? Hvem var det?
If you miss that spell cast, it's done. It's Filch catches you and you get to start all over again with sneaking past Filch. And now we also get a good cycle where he doesn't block off the the entrance to this flipendo switch. We still walk back every time we cast before a cutscene happens. And all in all, pretty good field room. My little brother discovered a little trick at the, like pretty much the next stage, which I don't think even Flo uses in its world record, but it saves maybe like 1 second, and it's really not worth it to go for it. In my opinion, maybe it's worth it for Flo because it's sort of a tight window he has to get his seconds from. Yeah, little call out to Flo. Damn, not even going for this thread. Yikes.
Washed up.
Washed up.
Pick that Frenchie.
Still got record by like a minute, but washed up. Yikes. Where you at, Flo?
Probably sleeping.
Understandable. Okay, kite jump coming up. First part done. Second part should be it. Oh, nice. That saves like 7 seconds. Instead of going around and yeah, I'll show off my little brother's his tiny skip where you jump to this platform and instead of going around you jump to the last one. Oh, I almost got it, I think. Okay, second try should be it. Save the second, so we're already losing time. Yeah, I'm not going for it anymore. It's a kind of tricky jump because you don't know where you can jump on this Lumos platform. It's all just hazy. Okay, almost done with this part, fields. Then we can go to fields 2. Gotta get a beef skip here, where we have to jump on this bridge. Oh. And walk on the side, so we don't trigger any beefs in the house. And back walk into this, because it saves like, I think like 10 seconds. Pretty insane how much it saves, just from back walking. Phase 2 is definitely easier, yeah. Although it can really be more frustrating. Definitely if at the end where the cat or something randomly catches you and you gotta start all over.
Oh man. What's this about the soft lock? Was that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you gotta. I think it's preventable, the soft lock. I think if I catch Link's Drift, where if you cast Wingardium at the end, it can sometimes glitch a little out, and it can like soft lock you if you don't drop the. You get like an audio cue because Harry starts screaming Wingardium over and over and again. Oh. So if you hear him screaming, you gotta just drop the block, pick it up again. But if you, while screaming, throw the block on where it's supposed to be, it soft locks. First try, nice. think pretty much have done all the tricky parts of fields. No book. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing a marathon where I should save at every possible moment, but I think we're fine. I don't really get caught that often at that part. Although it does really happen much more than I like. I'll take the next save book though, because Mrs. Norris tends to be weird in the final room.
Han skvatt da han hørte en stemme bak seg. Han snudde seg sakte. Så du, som hundrevis før deg, har oppdaget speilet Mørds forlokkelse, sa rektor Humlesnurr. Og han forklarte at det speilet viste bare var hjertets dypeste, inderligste drøm. Men hverken kunnskap eller sannhet var å finne der. Speilet blir snart flyttet, fortsatte Humlesnurr. Han la illevarslende til at hvis Harry noen gang skulle se det igjen, var han forberedt. Men forberedt på hva, tenkte Harry.
Ooh, we can also get a pretty cool glitch where you see him like petting the cat at the moment, but also kind of vibing, like to a beat.
Yeah.
In like the final room, he kind of glitches out. If you get, I think if you're fast enough or slow enough. It's either, it depends on your speed, but he starts glitching out. I think it's if you're slow enough. So if you start messing up stuff, maybe by grabbing the save book at the moment, it could show Filch grooving in the next room, where he starts doing that hand motion and just goes through. Yeah, I hope it happens. Let's see. It should happen now. I think it works. Yeah, he just goes away grooving. There he shows up again. And back. Nice. Love that. Here are the blocks. This is different from the US version, where in the US version it's just like a towel and you put the block under it, like on the Wingardium lesson. But in the EU version they put these wells here. I don't think Norris... Yeah, I think we're safe from Norris. Which is a blessing.
Praise.
And I don't think Fields is that random, yeah. He's stuck on this wall. So I think we made it. No horrible Fields mistakes. Also no soft lock, because Harry didn't decide to scream. Spam his cast. Beef shows up. Saves the day and lures Fields away. Rhymes, not intended. Do a little cast at the vase. To get Norris gone. And we backwalk into Fred and George coming up. Where you gotta come down with them. Where they give you the last, like their last wizard card in exchange for some beans. But we can just walk around them. And skip all that. Like this. Probably like the easiest skip ever. And we're entering the end game.
Hermine, Ronny og Harry utforsket hemmeligheten bak de vise stein. Med den kunne en lage livseliksir.
I got a chess skip coming up.
Udødelig.
Probably,
Ikke rart at noen ute
arguably, the hardest skip. I'm not sure. I think Neville is kind of harder than Neville's skip.
hadde mistanke om at pakken
This one is definitely number 2, in my opinion. For some people, number 1.
det var de vise stein som nå befant seg i den
So
voktet av
I'm
hva det nå var.
not sure if I'm gonna try it. Not even potion skip. Potion skip can be pretty. It can be really punishing if you don't get potion skip, but you still get it like I get it like 80% of the time. While chess skip maybe 20, 10. Yeah, potion skip's kind of consistent. Chess skip can also be consistent, but I'm just bad at it, I think.
Speaking of potion skip, let's take a look at the donation targets. We are still $28 away from adding a potion skip to HP6 PC for one of the slots, and we're also still, oh wait, no, it's moved. It's $6 away from adding a
Nice.
potion skip. So we are about 8.5 hours away from that donation incentive being locked out. You want to get those donations in. We are really close to both of them. If you want to donate, you can hit it up in the chat, exclamation mark donate. It will give you a link to where you can go donate.
That's pretty close. I'm hyped. Back walking here also saves a ton. Same with fields. Not sure why, but a lot of zooms going on, I think. Also, probably the last RNG part, I think. Nah, there's still RNG at Quirrell at the end. But this is a good part to complain about RNG.
Kanskje det er fornuftig å duppe litt. Vær forsiktig, Harry.
So it's random where these dogs are slow. You gotta go from slow to fast. No way. He bit me twice. That's insanely bad. Yeah, so this is like probably the worst RNG you're gonna get. Probably not close to the worst.
Vil du gjerne gå først, Hermine?
Where you want to be like the first dog you get is the slowest to get to sleep, and the last one is the fastest.
Gikk greit.
And you want him to bite you as little as possible. And I think like 4 bites is pretty bad. Probably 5 bites is possible. I don't think I've ever seen that. Probably 1 or 2 bites. That's what you're aiming for. Doesn't matter too much though. Same with the other RNG parts. It's like all seconds of difference.
Prøv å holde deg langt unna de tentaklene.
Oh. Hitting run insanely hard at the moment. Okay, coming up. We got some keys
Nære på, Harry.
to chase. The last part where you gotta fly.
Du må få tak i nøkkelen, Harry.
True.
Jeg er inne til å omsette
Poor Hermione.
romferdighetene i handling.
Always gotta play as Harry in these games.
Lykke til.
I think isn't HP3 like the first game where they actually decided maybe not always Harry, someone else play. Getting hit a lot. almost dead. Yikes. It should make it. Yo. Oh, I died. That's okay. Unfortunate.
Du må få tak i nøkkelen, Harry. De inne til å omsette rumpeldunk.
Ron still gets his time to shine in the chess part, but you only see him falling down and crying about how much it hurts. There we go.
Fint, Harry. La oss se hvor denne...
I'll take 3 attempts at chess skip. Yo, hi Mac.
Den neste oppgaven et gigantisk sjakkbrett. Ronny har gått inn for å spille. Jeg håper det går bra.
Chess skip just looks so weird if it works. You get like on this side thingy. Gotta aim a little. I'm a little too high. Yeah. That wasn't it. Attempt number 2. Oh, I got it. What?
Hog?
Didn't expect it. Always nice. Jump over that conversation. Pretty sure my PB doesn't even get it. So, dang.
Yeah.
Play a little chess here, like always.
Is that what people say about you? You look like Mr. Beast.
I'm not sure. Recently, a lot of people have been saying it. I'm not sure how random people that don't know each other. I always think there's a conspiracy. But like the last month, I think 4 different people have called me that. I should shave properly.
Kom, så går vi videre.
A little hint. Okay, potion skip. Hype. You get a little cutscene here. So if you fail it, you gotta witness Hermione talking to you again, which nobody wants. But instead of doing this little game where you, Simon Says, oh no, it isn't Simon Says, you watch where the potion goes. Just move over, aim a little. Oh, that was close. I got it. Nice. Little save. Because Squirrel can be a bitch. Move this block before we cutscene here. Maybe the hairstyle, did you change it? Honestly, it's the first time I see you. Did you change it? Honestly, the first time. Nice. I have no idea. Didn't change it, I think. I think, isn't his face like a little longer than mine? I think my face is a little round or something. If it's a thing. Okay, stay behind. Oh, this might work. Jump. Oh, that was a really good curl. Kinda improvising at the end. But we're going into the final battle.
Yeah.
Oh, probably should take this one first. No, doesn't matter. Gotta get full health for the ultimate fight. And a little back walk. 10 seconds to finish. Hype.
Little bit overestimate, but it's good, bro.
Yeah. I'm blaming it all on the forced edge failing me. Pretty sure that cost me like a minute or two. But yeah, I got most of the skips. Pretty happy. This fight is pretty free, so I'm not expecting any time loss or any time gain here. Although it can mess you up, but it can't really kill you, and lose you minutes can lose you like seconds. Also didn't get Neville skip, that also kinda sucked. Also maybe like 30 seconds. In chess you would call this the first two fairy moves. Where he always walks to these points. And now it's can get a little trickier. Good stuff. Oh, nice. Now we're tanking our last damage. Really good. You want him to cast like at first, the first thing. Yeah, not like that where he has to cast the second time. We can still tank this one. And now it's gonna Monka S. And that's it. Time. 1:31:40 probably, yeah. GG.
Nice run, nice run. How'd you feel about it?
That was pretty good. Got most was good. Got a little a few skips like Forced Edge where I really tanked some minutes. Now we're getting the final credits, which are similar, I heard, to PS1.
Oh yeah.
Except they're in Norwegian this time. But thanks for having me. Thanks for the donations. And I'll be back Sunday for HP2 race.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the run. You killed it, man. We're going to see you tomorrow. All right, everyone. So we're going to take a little break. We're going to switch over to my run.
Hype.
HP2, PS1, 80%. I know everyone's been looking forward to it. Not really, but all right, fine.
I'll check it out,
So,
but
yeah.
I'm going to sleep probably too.
Yeah, all the
same
Europeans are resident sleeper right now. All right, thanks for everyone for donating for Kees' run. We're going to take a little break. See you in a bit.
Yo.